What is up, tricksters? I'm doing this intro a little bit late. So I basically decided that since I am not able to fish right now because it is pretty cold outside in New York City, I thought I'd put together a catch and cook for you guys. This bluefish I caught way back in July, and I decided that I'd keep it in my fridge for Thanksgiving, and I thought this would be the perfect moment. And the way I caught it was pretty interesting. So it was the day of the solar eclipse, right? I snuck out of my house to go fish, and I had a couple pieces of bunker that weren't so fresh. I had a couple pieces of clam. I took them with me to Gantry Plaza State Park. I sat there for about an hour, and after getting no bites whatsoever, I decided that I'd take the initiative to pack up and leave. So I'm packing up my stuff, and all of a sudden I see my rod bend over to the point where it's about to go over the pier, and that was when I ran to my rod. Thank God I was able to pick it up. I pick up the rod, and it was a 10-minute fight, and I ended up catching the bluefish, which I'll put a picture of somewhere here. Somewhere here. Yeah. So that's how I ended up catching that fish, and today I'm going to be cooking it. I'm going to be frying it up. Should add to a great Thanksgiving dinner that we have today, and I wish all of you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the video. You know why though? Nobody's around, and they trust me with this pie. That's not a good decision. I'll fucking finish it in like minutes. Freaking got the baguettes working. Cool. This is gonna turn out to be one good Thanksgiving, except for the fact that I gotta cook this guy up. Oof, some fat guy. So the first step is to basically make sure we get all the scales off this fish. And it's a pretty big fish, but before we get the scales off, we're going to cut off its fins. So let's get to doing that. Need a pair of scissors. Let's get to cutting. This will be like a time lapse, so if you guys could just like bear with me. Thus, we shall begin the descaling process. So, first, let's cut the head off, though, of course. Well, got our fish's head chopped off. Toss that out. That, my friends, is one reason why you should always bleed out fish. Because if you don't, you got a nasty bloodline to deal with. Alright, so now that we finished washing it, let's put it over here. It's time to get the scales off. Got a fish scaler right here. Start moving in the, oh my god, that makes a mess. I got a freaking fish scale on my elbow. Alright guys, so we have washed and cleaned our bluefish. And we have descaled it. Right now, I'm going to let it sit in a bath of salt and lime for about 10 to 20 minutes. Just for it to get some aroma out of it. Let's go. Yeah. The more lime, the merrier. Alright, well, it's been 20 minutes. Let's take it out. Oh, God. Okay, and we'll put it down on a platter. Square platter, which I don't have, so I'll just put it on a plate. Let's come over here. This step is the step that has to be the most important. You gotta make sure your fish is dry. One side pat. Oh, nah, you don't want that. Basically as dry as possible. Alright, so now that that's done, we're gonna season it. Some basil, some parsley, some adobo. We're also going to need some red hot chili powder. And that's about it. Alright, so for the first layer of seasoning, you want to add some adobo. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle that on. Be generous. Next we're going to add some parsley. Parsley you really want to get inside of the fish. The herbs. It's time for some chili powder. Get one side. Make sure this is to your taste. Some people like different amounts of spice. Since I'm Asian, I like OD amount of spice, so now we got the outside done. It's time for the belly. Inside the belly, you guys want to do the same thing. Sprinkle some adobo, some red chili powder, add the herbs, rub that in as well. So what I'm doing right now is I took a mixture of garlic and oil. I'm just going to seep those into the cracks of the fish. I'll add it a little bit of flavor. Give it a little bit of essence. And give it that nice rich sauce. No ketchup. Just sauce. Raw sauce. Alright guys, so our fish is seasoned and it's ready to be fried. Look at it, it's not even cooked yet and it looks that delicious. So our last step is basically to baste this entire thing in flour and then we fry it. So let's do that right now. Got some flour. And put a lot because it's a pretty damn big fish. I'm going to pat it down. And we take our fish and we just dip it the same way you would the normal piece of meat or anything. Just cover it up in some flour. Get it nice and coated everywhere. Making sure you retain all that seasoning. Oh, our entire fish is covered in flour. Next step is the oil. This is a big fish. Keep in mind that the oil has to be proportional. And we're deep frying it, so just keep pouring. There we go. Alright guys, so the fish is going to take like 2 to 3 minutes to cook on each side. So let's just wait. Basically I want the skin to crisp up, and when it crisps up on the bottom, you flip it. So we just flipped it. You could have waited a little bit longer, so we'll flip it back, but this is basically what it's turning out to look like. So let's give it a little bit more time on this side and we'll flip it again. Okay guys, so this is ready to be taken out. We're just going to put a platter down and place some paper towels over the top to absorb the excess oils. Let's do that. And we are done. Just cover it up, take all the excess oils off it. There we go. I have the most festive plate for this. You guys ready? Check it out. It's a fish. So we're going to put this on top of here, and I'll show you guys how to make the topping for this fish. So it's not quite done yet. I'm going to place this aside for now. Cut a tomato. Has that bit of green down the middle. Right, yeah, we got the green out. Let's cut some slices. Got 1, got 2, got 3, got 4, 5, 6 slices of tomatoes. Which are gonna go right around the sides of the fish. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next step is to make our dip. For our dip, we need some sour cream, some green onion, some lime, and some cucumbers. So we're going to start off by taking our green onions. We're just going to chop some up. And we're just going to take about that much and begin chopping. I'm going to wash them, of course. Spread those and leave those aside. We're going to need the juice of about 1/4 of a lime. We're going to take 1 cucumber. We're not going to use one entire one. We're going to use half a cucumber. Ooh, feel? So that's done. Now we take a tub of sour cream. We're going to be using the entire tub. Key to making dips is before you add the wet main ingredient, you want to add in all your dry ingredients and small ingredients first. So in go our cucumbers and our green onions. Oh, actually, I just realized this might be a little bit too much, but it's alright. Then you want to add in your lime. Give that a stir first to make sure all your ingredients are thoroughly incorporated. Then you want to add in the sour cream. Highlight of the dish always goes last. I just want to mix this up thoroughly. Last but not least, a little bit of salt. And a little bit of black pepper powder. Completely to taste. Ooh. Fail. That was OD. I'm sorry, guys. Just take out a little bit of that. Okay. To finish it off, I'm going to take 2 sprigs of green onion. Make it into a little bit of a decoration, and take some cucumbers and do the same. And my friends, this is how your dip looks like. That's how the fish looks like. That's how the dip looks like. And this is what we have made. Some fried fish, fried bluefish straight out of the East River. And some dip to go with it. Some green onions and some cucumbers in the dip. It's gonna be nice. Perfect for a Thanksgiving feast. So guys, make sure to subscribe. Like this video up for more catch and cooks. And I'll see you guys in the next shot. Happy Thanksgiving.